Good morning, Sugar Challengers. How are you guys today? I hope you're feeling all right. Yesterday, I think I posted that I was like a disaster yesterday. I couldn't even function, and today I'm feeling a lot better. I think coming over that hump is really gonna be awesome. So I hope you guys are feeling good, that everything's like getting cleaned out a little bit, and that at least you're more aware of what's going on in your cupboard, what's going into your mouth. Today, I want to talk about sugar and the way it affects our brain and our mental health. So I'm going to talk about sugar and depression here. I'm going to talk also about addiction. We're going to talk about anxiety. We're going to talk about memory and cognitive function. And then we're also just going to touch on sleep cycles. So depression. This whole subject is super close to my heart. This, even more than fat loss and what it does to your weight, this to me is this is really where the rubber hits the road as far as sugar is concerned and how bad it is in our lives. People don't notice this, right? Because we think that's the way it's always been. Well, I'll tell you, for me, we have in our family definitely mental health issues. My mother was bipolar. I've been depressed my entire life. I'm not even kidding you guys. I've been on every antidepressant that exists. I was suicidal for 20 years straight. I'm not kidding. Just this whole I think I want to die all the time for 20 years. And I'm not saying that sugar removed that. But what I will tell you is that as I got healthy through the years, as I got clean, as I took the substances out of my body and started to really work on meditation in my mind and personal development, it gets you to notice the little nuances that are in there that you wouldn't notice otherwise. So I'm here to tell you that this is a huge, big deal for me. People are like, oh, sugar, ha ha ha, just have that cake if you want it. I'm telling you, it will create mood swings that will make or break your day and your life. It's obvious. Sugar gives you a high and then a low, and then a high and a low. And so there's this thing called dopamine in the brain. It is the exact same thing with cocaine, with ecstasy, with anything. Sugar activates the exact same part of the brain as all of those substances. They did this study with rats, where they took a rat and they put in his cage cocaine over here, a giant pile of Scarface cocaine, and a bottle of sugar water, and he kept going back for the sugar water. And I'm not a rat, but I know that that is not okay. This also leads right into addiction, because that pleasure center part of your brain is the reason why people get addicted to things. And I'll tell you, for myself, I work from home, and all day long I'm thinking about what's in that cupboard downstairs, thinking about what sweet thing there is, because I had something sweet to start out my day. And that's the problem. For me, I can't start out my day with sugar or all day. I'm not even kidding you. There's nothing else that can occupy my mind. So I think that's why I'm having so much trouble getting out of this, because it's like a giant addiction, this thing. So sugar is an addiction. Don't be fooled. It's a giant big deal. Third, I want to talk about anxiety. Kind of the same thing, guys. We've been going to the doctor for Xanax, for all these different anxiety medications, trying to do everything in our power to kind of calm ourselves down. And then all day we're going on this up-down cycle. And sugar actually, okay, here's the thing. Sugar does not cause panic attacks, but sugar manifests itself in exactly the same symptoms as a panic attack, okay? We're talking about tension, fear, difficulty thinking, blurred vision. All of those things will happen when you have too much sugar. So if you're that kind of person that's got anxiety, that has panic attacks, I used to have super social anxiety. I mean, it's not all gone right now, but I know I cannot drink a ton of caffeine and eat a ton of sugar before I go out in public. It does not serve me at all, okay? If you think I act like a freak now, it gets worse. Cognitive function and memory, it's been proven. Screws up your memory, doesn't allow you to think, does not allow you to concentrate. We think about that like Hershey's Kiss, like it's going to hit us and make us really work. And I do this. I go, oh my God, I need some brain food, right? So I'm going to go eat some carbs. And it lasts for about 2 minutes until you're donezo and you just can't concentrate anymore. So there's that. The last thing is sleep. So it has been proven that sugar heightens everything, and as you crash, you get tired. So that's great, right? No, that is not great, because you can't hit REM with all that sugar in your system. So you're going to get really crappy sleep. I kind of call it cracked out sleep, when you're tossing and turning. Your mind is going. Do you wake up in the middle of the night and you can't stop thinking A lot of that has to do with sugar. Now, there's other substances that cause that also, but let's not handicap ourselves any more than we have to. You guys, we're getting through this week. I hope that you're going to start adding things in slowly. Like if you're not eating simple sugars now, like maybe just simple sugars. We're going to talk about that also. But these feelings that are kind of going on with the withdrawal, they're necessary. They're necessary for us to see how things should be. And if you're not sleeping now, it's because you're just feeling the effects of that. So I'm going to stop babbling right now. I just really wanted to talk about mental health because it's so important. So guys, let's keep going. I'm super pumped. I'm super glad that you guys are interacting in the group. Please post, give us comments, any questions that you have. I'd love to hear how you're feeling. Hope you're having a great day, and we will talk soon. Bye.